founder and CEO of KEEXS. Hello, Babaji.
Hi, how you doing?
Welcome.
Okay, so trust me, if KEEXS had nothing to do with footwear, I would have done a lot of wondering. But yes, it does have to do with a lot of footwear, and then the spelling just makes me. I was surprised to know that at the very first try of trying to pronounce KEEXS, like that's a lot of that's a lot of consonants going on around.
Right.
If not for the E, I don't know if I would have been able to do anything with it. But yes, KEEXS is actually spelled KEEXS. It's
That's
a
right.
footwear brand based here in Lagos, and he's one of those business owners that have benefited from the Small Business Hub initiative from Visa. Yes, Visa, the global payment technology company. Now, so today in this chat, Babajide, we're actually going to dive into the Visa Small Business Hub, which you actually tried as much as possible to fervently mention last week that small business owners actually need to tap into, and how small businesses can actually benefit from it. But, you know, before the chat start off, okay, you can get a head start by going to www.visa.com.ng. So, Babajide, it's over to you. KEEXS, what is it about? Really, how did you come about that name? Like, I'm so thrilled with it.
All right, Thelma and guys, thanks for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure.
Again, my name is Babajide Ikpaye. I'm the co-founder and CEO of KEEXS. KEEXS is the first innovative and social footwear brand in Africa. We tell stories about Africa and the inspiration of Africa through our shoes. The name KEEXS actually comes from two words. KICKS, which is KEEXS or sneakers or rubber related sole type of shoes. And then the word keek, which is KEEKS or KEEK. And keek means to peep. So the peeping is talking about the African element, the storytelling about the brand, and then more importantly as well, the way the shoes look. Most times you see a pair of KEEXS and you're very curious. You want to know what's this all about? What's all the inscription on it? And so obviously it's also a very playful brand. So we try to play with the words and the characters that we decided to use in creating the name. So it's two words, KICKS, which is sneakers, and KEEK, which means to peep.
KEEK.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, so when I meet small business owner, I just often wonder how they actually sit down and then make up their minds to say, this is the market that I want to reach.
Right.
So for you, why footwear?
So mine is actually a very peculiar story. I started wearing my dad's shoes when I was by the age of 10.
Were they big for you or?
I'm literally
No.
just looking
I'm
at
a size 48 currently.
Exactly, I was just like, right now. I'm like,
So-
what size do you wear?
He
I'm a
says his
size
size.
48.
But they look pretty for 48 though. Don't you agree?
Exactly. So that's the reason why I started, because growing up, I was already wearing my dad's shoes by 10. So you can imagine, once I was getting to my teens, right, I had to contend with wearing shoes that were really ugly because they were my size. The ones that were really good looking, I couldn't get my size for them, you know.
Okay.
So I had to suffer through years of having to just wear what was available, not necessarily what I would love to have, you know. So I decided to solve that problem in 2015. I went to a school in Netherlands called SLEM in the sleepy town Waalwijk, and I spent some months there studying how to make my own shoes.
Right.
You know, and so that's how KEEXS started. And I looked at the fact that it wasn't enough to just make my own shoes. You know, I wanted to make shoes for other people and find creative ways of also giving back to the community. So obviously it's social, it's innovative, it's inspirational in terms of how we design our products. You know, we put a lot of African narratives. So for example, we've got the Fela Kuti collection, which we started off with. We collaborated with Lemmy Garioku, who is Fela's original artist. He did a lot of the album covers, and so we took a lot of the art inspiration from there to design the shoes. One of the recent ones we had is called the Afronauts, which is actually about a Zambian team that wanted to go to space in the 1960s.
Right.
So they made the headlines, and then we've taken that newsprint inspiration and we put it on the shoes. So you need to check out the shoes. I mean, when you see them, you will understand what I'm talking about. We're going to Mars.
So if you're not there already, so you're saying that events, occurring events actually inspire your designs.
Right.
Okay, so let's look at the Small Hub initiative by Visa. Just wondering, really. We know that when you talk KEEXS, what comes to mind, is casual.
Right.
And in these times, what a lot of people are actually working from home, or even if you're going to work, you don't need to, dress up as much. I mean, just like me, I'm a normal guy. Probably have been wearing a lot of shoes,
Yes.
a lot of heels, but here I am. I have my KEEXS.
There you go.
So we're just wondering, really, how the small, business hub initiative by Visa, how it has affected your business. Will you tell us that when we come back from this break? 92.3 Inspiration FM. Don't go away.
Looking for an enabling platform to boost your business? Join me, Ora Shui, the founder of Army Essentials, and register your business at visa.com.ng.
Yeah, hi.
Visa, everywhere you
Your
want
9
to be.
minutes left.
Are you one of the troublemakers or one of the nice guys?
Nice guy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say nice guy.
You
This
can
is
just
the
go
nice guy.
through the general initiative. Actually,
Are you good?
Hold on a second, please.
the general initiative.
Sorry?
No, I'm saying you can just talk through the general initiative.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty, it's 12 minutes gone past the hour of 11. If you're just tuned in, we say welcome. You're listening to Nigeria People in Business, powered by our friend and sponsor, Visa Nigeria. Today in the studio with us is Babajide Ipaye, the co-founder and CEO of KEEXS, spelt, just in case you want to go to social media, go type yourself some KEEXS. It is KEEXS. Like X for xylophone. I never figured out why X was for xylophone. And S for, what would S be for?
Sugar.
Sugar!
It was the S for shoe.
S for shoe! Why did I think of that? Okay, so just in case, don't get it twisted. It's KEEXS, okay? It's a footwear brand based in Lagos, and they do a lot of stuff. And then when you hear him talk about it, in all honesty, it would not sound like, he's actually talking about shoes. Like, it's just footwear. But yes, the Small Business Hub initiative by Visa. How has that actually, we've heard so much about it, how it actually helps small businesses, thrive, not just start up, help them run and help them grow. Would you say that you have benefited as such?
Totally, absolutely, positively. Obviously, we know what has happened in the last few months. The COVID-19 pandemic, social distancing, businesses closing their operations and staying at home, trying to stay safe. Obviously, e-commerce is the way to go. I mean, being online, we have been extremely opportune to have leveraged off a lot of Visa's initiative. For example, we're getting orders out of the United States. We're
That's
getting
a biggie.
orders from within Nigeria, and then we're shipping globally. Not just locally but globally, and without having the ability to leverage Visa's platform and e-commerce as a whole, we wouldn't be able to do that, especially in these very tough times.
So to that one listener listening out there who's actually a business owner or an intending business owner who says, do I actually need it? I'm thriving quite all right. At what point of your business did you actually realize that you needed this initiative to come on board?
Well, from the get-go, I guess I have been lucky, unlike a lot of small business owners. I've had a background in technology, so I was obviously inclined to take on the e-commerce space, the online side of doing business from the get-go. Even though we've got what you call brick and mortar, which is people can still walk in and buy our products, but we knew from the get-go that it was important to embrace that aspect of doing business. And so when Visa started the initiative, I mean, we got onto www.visa.com.ng and we immediately registered because it was an amazing opportunity for us to extend beyond our borders.
Your visibility.
Exactly. Especially also with, again, the current situation of doing business from wherever you are. And so
So
we're
would you
able
say
to
that
leverage
actually helped your business grow, especially in
Totally.
terms of visibility?
Totally, visibility, revenue, we've had more sales, we've had a lot more outreach, and then Visa is also a global trusted payment platform. So, being on that platform also means that there's some level of due diligence that has been done to ensure that whoever is coming onto that platform is credible enough to do business with you. So the trust is there, the reach is there, and then the technology is also there to support us in doing the business.
So what was the registration, getting online? What was it like? Did you have to pay for something? Did you have to wait for a period of time? What exactly was
Well,
it about?
it's actually very easy. all you do is you go to www.visa.com.ng, you would register on the platform, and then immediately you get an email, which would, obviously confirm that you've signed up. And then obviously you're going to have to go through some level of process in terms of verification. And then there's a third-party payment platform provider called Paystack that is also working with Visa to integrate and then put everybody onto that platform. Now, aside the e-commerce or the ability to sell your products and services online, there are also tools and different things that can help you improve your business. Going online, guides, tips.
Like what?
So basically, I mean, for example, you have checklists around how to go online. What are the things you need to do? For example, how to take pictures for your products, how to present those products. You need to have enough information, enough information for people who want to order your products online, sizing guides. You have to have some level of detail because now you're going online. It's totally different from being in a store and somebody can touch your products or they can, interact with it physically. So you need to be able to transcend thinking physical to digital. And so a lot of the toolkits that is available on the platform will take you through a step-by-step process of moving from just being a physical store to a store that has a digital presence as well.
That sounds like a lot of beauty.
It is.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Like it just feels like Visa just holds you by the hand.
Totally.
And leads you.
Totally.
Success.
Totally.
That's amazing. So last week, yes, we talked most extensively about, where you shop matters.
Right.
What do you think about this?
Again, absolutely, positively, yes. Doing business with local companies, small businesses, has, what you call a long-lasting effect. I mean, you buy our products, we hire more people. We hire more people, we do better products, we do better services. We scale our operations, we're giving back to the economy, we're empowering other people. So overall, where you shop really matters because at the end of the day, we're small businesses. We don't have the economies of scale of a lot of multinationals. And when you think about it, right, the biggest creators of employment, in any country are the small businesses. So it's very important to support us so that we can scale, we can grow, we can empower the economy, we can empower people, and we can create better products and services.
I want to ask you this question. I want to take you back to the reason why you started this business, KEEXS.
Yes.
Are you, would you consider yourself a sneakerhead? There are people that are called sneakerheads. Would you consider yourself a sneakerhead?
Well, I would say to a certain degree, yes. But more importantly, I was a victim of my feet. I've got big feet. So, I was struggling to find shoes that could appeal to me. And then, more importantly, I would also call myself an artist in a certain way.
Okay.
So I've found a way to also express my inspirations through the shoes because there's element of art in the products as well. And I couldn't really find that, both locally and internationally, that could appeal to us, even as Africans, because we're sharing an African narrative through the shoes as well.
Okay, so one of the things that strikes me is when brands talk about small businesses, small businesses, and Visa has rightly said the small business owners can come into the hub.
Yes.
But when you talk about small businesses, really, what kind of small businesses are there? Can you refer to those in the Alaba market, Oshodi, those very really core, down to earth, dirty,
Sister, have
they
your shoe.
dig their
Have your
hands
size.
inside,
My
can they
father.
be a part of this initiative, really?
There's no limit to the scale and size and definition of a business that can go online that is small. I mean, we started off from my friend's garage. I remember the first time we started, selling our products. We didn't have a warehouse. We didn't have an
Where
office.
did you operate from?
It was my friend's garage.
Oh, okay.
We just took some space from Uzo's place and we put our products in there, but we had an online store. And suddenly, we didn't even have a delivery van. We could outsource our delivery to a third party to come pick it up. And so even the guys in Alaba, they're selling products, they're selling tables, they're selling chairs. They can easily take pictures of their products and put it up online.
Right.
People are doing business with all sorts of digital platforms now. People do business with WhatsApp. So obviously, if you have a small business, the best thing you can do for yourself
Just
is
get
to go
online.
online. You know, because you're missing so much if you're not.
Okay, so with the Small Business Hub initiative by Visa, it's actually for every single person out there, as long as
Totally.
you're running a business.
Totally.
All right, so we know actually that a lot of small businesses, have been affected by the pandemic and during the lockdown and restricted movement, and that's why Visa, the global payment technology company, has launched its Where You Shop Martis initiative just to support small businesses through the Visa Small Business Hub. The SME Hub is a merchant platform providing business tools and information on how to start, run, and grow small businesses, so they never just leave you hanging. The platform is on Visa Nigeria website at www.visa.com.ng. And it is clear how hard it must be, trying to sustain your business in these trying times. So as part of the initiative, Visa is also providing e-commerce startup pack to support small businesses. And so you get a free online store to enable you to receive online payments, so there is no limit to the growth of your business, and a free ad booster program where SMEs get $200 free online ads. Now, this free ad booster program is open to the first 100 SMEs, so better start hurry now to register on www.visa.com.ng. I'm not sure what it is that you'll be waiting for. Click the Learn More part of the homepage, then select Find Out More under the For Small Business tab to register for the e-commerce startup package. Once you complete your registration, click on Visa Partners to set up your online store, and it's that easy and simple. And so if you're a business owner and now you've heard about the Small Business Hub initiative that has been the talk of the town, if you haven't registered, not to worry, it's still open. Visa Nigeria is here to lend a hand. So when you join the Small Business Hub, you become a part of a local community of small businesses who are enjoying several benefits like I listed and growing their small businesses during this pandemic. You also get the tools, like Babadi Dekaya actually said, and resources you need to grow your business and get noticed by your customers online. Because if you have market, you're not selling it, you're your own. As a business owner, now is not the time to sleep on this, and don't be selfish about this. Tell one person to tell another person to tell another person that the Small Business Hub initiative by Visa has come to stay. So all you need to do is register your small business at www.visa.com.ng to get started. Follow Visa on Instagram at Visa_NG and on Twitter at Visa Nigeria to learn more about this initiative. Thank you so very much, Babajide Ipaye. It has been
you so
most
much.
pleasurable. We look forward to having some of those KEEXS as you see.
Yep,
I'm
yep.
Definitely.
Oh.
Definitely.
All right, Lagos. It's 23 minutes gone past the hour of 11. My name is Thelma Illens.
My name is Ekiki Oluwatindele.
And Mama King. Hello. She's just there. She's just been quiet. So we're going to step aside right now, and in a couple of minutes, actually, the headline news comes up at 11:30 to be precise. And when we come back, there'll be more. All about you. Don't go away.
Awesome.